Hi, I'm Joanna, and a month ago I went to Tokyo, Japan, and I've made it my entire personality. So I've come to Fishtown at Liberty Kitchen to have a Nihonbashi cheesesteak. But if you look at that line, it's wrapped around the corner. So because I've already had one of these cheesesteaks, because like I said, I've been to Tokyo, I decided to ask some people what they think of cheesesteaks and what they think of this amazing take on a Philly classic. Let's go.
I thought I would be able to get a cheesesteak this time, but that is not the case. Good thing I went to Japan last month. I stopped by Tokyo, Philly. Everything inside reminded me of home, and even tiny little surprises like this. I met the owners, and honestly, it felt like I was meeting a celebrity. I tried to bribe my friends with cheesesteaks, but after looking at this line, we knew it wasn't happening.
You go by B now, not Chipotle.
That's true. That is true. Although my Instagram handle is still Jackie B Chipotle. Shout out. Don't follow me. I have a private account.
You actually told me about this place when you found out that I was going to Tokyo. You sent me, I didn't even have to do any research. You sent me the location. How did you find out about this place?
So one of my friends who is studying in Tokyo right now shared that when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they had a Super Bowl party and they ended up having it at like 6:30 in the morning because of the time difference. So I followed their page and was just like, if I ever go to Japan, like I really want to go to this bar.
How many people do you think are standing in line right now?
Oh my gosh, there's at least 200 people in line. This not more. I'm really bad at estimating.
You're a world traveler. Have you ever had a cheesesteak outside of the United States?
I had a cheesesteak in Ireland. It had like onions and not pickles, like mushrooms and peppers. I don't like all of that stuff. I know some people are into that, but I'm like a straight up steak and cheese girl.
So instead of getting a cheesesteak, I asked Philadelphians about this iconic Philadelphia dish.
Are you a cheesesteak connoisseur?
Yes, I wanted to see my man from Tokyo.
Could you tell me how many cheesesteaks you've had this year?
This year.
In your opinion, what makes an authentic cheesesteak?
For me, I like ketchup, mayonnaise.
Round 10.
What do you think is the most important part of a cheesesteak? The bread, the meat, or the cheese?
I think the meat.
The bread.
Yeah, okay.
It's the bread that I like.
It's bad if it's like gristly, like you get like a real fatty piece.
What's the most, blasphemous thing you've ever seen on a cheesesteak?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni!
Friend of mine,
Well, okay, how about in a cheesesteak?
he will ask for pepperoni chopped up in the cheesesteak.
This is like a story in itself. So like I went like late at night in college one time. The meat was already like disgusting, right? It was getting caught in my teeth and whatever.
That's just asking for a lot of gastro and problems.
He was kind of gassy.
And I'm like 2/3 of the way through it, and I feel like something jabbed my tongue. And there was a splinter of wood like this long in the roll.
This is going to be your first time having one of these
It's the first
cheesesteaks?
time.
Would this be your first Nihonbashi cheesesteak?
Yes. Yeah, I've been a fan, so.
Well, I have, so.
I went to Temple. I walked, radio, TV, film. I walked from campus down here just to experience the cheesesteak and meet my brother from Tokyo.
What do I need to know about it?
It's delicious. The rolls are really Amoroso inspired, and they're amazing. And the cheese is...
I'm interested in this cheese.
Yeah, so it's made of Monterey Jack, cheddar, and another cheese. But I'm pretty sure Cheese Whiz is illegal in Japan, so that's why he had to make it.
That's a lie. That's just a bad joke that I made. So, all right, the moment of truth. Let's stop talking about cheesesteaks and find out what Philadelphians think of the Nihonbashi cheesesteak.
All right, what's the verdict? We kind of got your reaction with the first bite. What was going through your head?
Yeah, it's an amazing cheesesteak. I've had it before in Japan.
You have. I have too. So is this your first Nihonbashi cheesesteak?
It is our first Nihonbashi cheesesteak. Yeah.
What do you think? All right, what do you think?
Very good. It tastes the same.
Tastes the same, but it's not better in Philly?
Oh, don't say me like that.
Do you think they should just move here and open a cheesesteak place?
It would help. I tell you, they need to have a branch here at least, that's for sure. There's probably about 500 people in line, so it's kind of ridiculous. They should certainly have one.
I think I've only had cheesesteak a few different times, and like all of the other times it was like really heavy, but this is like perfect.
So do you think this is cultural appropriation or appreciation?
Appreciation.
This is the best sub I've ever had.
He's getting a lot of love. He's been walking up and down the line, and people are hugging him and like getting selfies with him.
The ratios on this thing are insanely delicious. You've got the nice crusty roll,
You got the perfect amount of breading there to absorb all that juicy goodness. The cheese melted to perfection. Everything about this top-notch experience.
People from Philly like the acknowledgement that even in Tokyo we get a good cheesesteak.
He loves us and we love him, right?
I wanted to see if I could grab an interview with the man himself, Kosuke Chujo.
How does it feel to have so many people lined up for your cheesesteak?
Yeah, oh my god. Brett is my wife, homemade Thai.
You have a great partner.
Yeah.
Liberty Kitchen, they have the skill needed to bring the Nihonbashi cheesesteak to Philadelphia.
Japan, salt and black pepper and more salt. My recipe, Liberty Kitchen, make a cheesesteak.
So is this your favorite trip so far? You've had a lot of great stuff? Yeah, so arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato.
It was really cool to see that millennials will still line up for really good food and celebrate things that make them happy. Even if the world's burning, it's good that something can make us smile. Want to try a Nihonbashi cheesesteak? Your last chance is Monday, May 5th at 5 p.m. at 637 North 3rd Street. Don't forget, follow me at Joe Pincushion on the Talk and the Insta. Subscribe to my Patreon and this channel.